い熱いよ逃げ場はもうない。何が起きたんだ。おーい、あれ船だ。
いらぬものを淘汰した世界に幸せなど待ってはいない。いつの日か必ず俺はこの世界を変えてみせる。
Finally, the past of one of One Piece's most important characters is being revealed to us. Monkey D. Dragon finally revealed that he once belonged to the Navy, and this is very important as it confirms that Dragon really has important information about the Navy, the world government, and who knows, about Im-sama and Gorosei as well. But in addition to this revelation, the One Piece anime revealed another important detail about Dragon, and who knows, this detail could tell us more about his true powers and his possible devil fruit. What did Dragon discover about the Navy and the world government that made him abandon that organization? What are Monkey D. Dragon's true powers? Stay with me, we'll talk about this now. And well, my dear pirates, Dragon's past is one of One Piece's biggest mysteries. However, as with each new chapter of the manga, we are getting closer to the end of this incredible work. It was expected that we would finally see what actually drove Dragon to become a revolutionary. As we still don't know the real reasons behind Dragon's actions, I'm going to leave 2 videos on the pin card where I address the theory about Luffy's mother and Garp being part of Dragon's change, or the consequence of it. But anyway, back to the topic of the video. Dragon certainly saw things that made him change, and I am completely sure that what he saw beyond the oppression and authoritarianism disguised as security that the Navy and the world government promised to the people, Dragon may have seen the real Im-sama's face just like Sabo probably saw recently. However, there is an intriguing theory that points out that this being that dominates the world of One Piece is actually Dragon's true father, or mother, indicating that he would also be a noble, since he also has a D in your name. Just like the theories say that Shanks would also be a noble and that maybe he has a D in his name too. And because of this we still haven't seen Im-sama's true face, because when this is revealed, we will see that Im-sama will be very similar to Dragon, just as Shanks looks like Garling. So, Dragon got that tattoo on his face precisely so that his face wouldn't resemble that of his real father, who in theory says he's Im-sama. And chronologically this makes sense, as we didn't see that mark on Dragon's face in the Vegapunk flashback that occurred after the O'Hara incident, just as Dragon didn't have that mark when he finally founded the Revolutionary Army. The tattoo only appeared some time later. But now that we are seeing more about Dragon, it seems that everything that surrounds him in relation to the world government seems to emerge, because in the last SBS Oda was asked about Im-sama's real face in a comical way, while in the anime we saw a mention of Dragon in a different way than we have seen in the manga so far. When it was mentioned that Sabo had surpassed Dragon as the most dangerous and wanted person in the world, Dragon was mentioned as the Insurgent Serpent, and this may actually reveal his devil fruit and powers, as it has long been theorized that his powers are related to an actual dragon or a serpent. In the case that Dragon's powers and even philosophy are a reference to the Amaru serpent from Inca mythology, the correlations make a lot of sense, since it is said that this mythological serpent had its powers related to changes in the environment and climate, such as rain and earthquakes for example. But the similarities don't stop there. It is said that Amaru brings with him the forces of change, and if I remember correctly, Amaru is also the name of a historical figure, who is a mixed-race Peruvian with noble blood who fought against colonialism, and we know that Tupac Amaru Shakur was named after him, inspired by this historical figure, and we know well what the views and ideologies of the now-deceased rapper were. And if we look at the references of Amaru's appearance, we saw how Dragon looks like him. The brown skin and long hair are clear characteristics of both characters. In other words, everything seems to be interconnected. What do you think of all this? What's your theory on this? I want to know your opinion about everything we commented here today. But of course, if you made it this far, it's because you like the content, so it doesn't hurt to subscribe to our channel and become one more member of our fleet, my dear pirate. And of course, do not forget to press the like button, that helps a lot in spreading the video and the channel, so help us to become the largest fleet of pirates here on YouTube, okay? A big hug for everyone. And until the next video.